Have you ever wondered if your partner might be emotionally immature? Are they always blaming others and deflecting responsibility? Do they lack empathy and not understand what you're going through? These questions often sneak into our minds, especially when we encounter certain behaviors that don't match the mature, responsible adult we hope to share our lives with. So let's dive in and explore what emotional immaturity looks like in a partner. This isn't about pointing fingers or placing blame. Instead, it's about understanding and fostering growth in our relationships. So here are 5 signs your partner is emotionally immature. First on our list is having a lack of empathy. It allows us to connect with our partners and share their joys, sorrows, triumphs, and challenges. Imagine this: you're having a rough day and feel like the weight of the world is resting squarely on your shoulders. You need someone to lean on, someone who truly gets it. But what happens when that empathy is nowhere to be found? When you pour your heart out to your partner only to be met with blank stares or dismissive shrugs, that's when you start to wonder if something deeper is at play. It's like a cloud looming over your relationship, casting shadows where there should be sunshine. Without empathy, it's like trying to navigate a maze blindfolded. You stumble around, hoping to find your way, but constantly bumping into walls. Empathy is the lifeblood of any relationship, the secret sauce that makes everything else fall into place. Without it, we're just two ships passing in the night, never truly seeing each other for who we are. So if you find yourself in a relationship where empathy is lacking, might be time to examine it more closely. Emotional immaturity could lurk beneath the surface, holding you back from the deep, meaningful connection you deserve. Having awareness is the first step towards change. With patience and understanding, you can navigate through the storm and emerge stronger on the other side. Second on our list is an overreaction to life circumstances. Life throws curveballs at us all the time, but how we handle them greatly affects our emotional maturity. For example, you're cruising along, minding your own business, when suddenly life throws you a curveball. It could be something minor, like getting stuck in traffic, or something more significant, like a sudden change in plans. How do you react? Do you take it in stride, rolling with the punches? Or do you find yourself spiraling into chaos at the slightest inconvenience? If it's the latter, it's like watching a house of cards come crashing down at the first sign of trouble. You see, emotional maturity is all about resilience, about bouncing back when life knocks you down. It's about taking a deep breath, putting things into perspective, and finding a way forward. But for some people, that's easier said than done. If your partner tends to overreact to life's little curveballs, it might be time for a heart-to-heart discussion of coping strategies. It's not about pointing fingers or assigning blame. It's about finding constructive ways to deal with stress and adversity. It could be practicing mindfulness or learning to reframe negative thoughts. Or it's just having a good old-fashioned venting session over coffee. Whatever the solution, the key is to approach the conversation with empathy and understanding. We're all work in progress. The third sign is blaming others. Picture this: you're in the midst of a disagreement with your partner, trying to navigate through choppy waters of miscommunication, when suddenly, instead of owning up to their part in the conflict, they start pointing fingers faster than a game of hot potato. Sound familiar? Blaming others is the smoke signal of emotional immaturity in relationships. The classic "it's not me, it's you" scenario is playing out in real time. Whether it's a forgotten anniversary or a missed deadline, instead of shouldering responsibility, they're quick to pass the blame onto external factors, or worse yet, onto you. This blame-shifting behavior erodes trust and intimacy and stunts personal growth. When accountability takes a back seat, so does the opportunity for learning and self-improvement. It's like trying to build a house on shifting sands. There's no stable foundation for progress. Next time you find yourself caught in the blame game with your partner, take a step back and address it head on. Fostering open communication and culture of accountability will strengthen your relationship and create a space for growth and understanding. Fourth is seeking immediate gratification, which is something a lot of people get sucked into. Patience is a virtue, or so they say. However, when a partner habitually prioritizes short-term pleasure over long-term goals, it can be a significant red flag. This tendency might manifest in various ways, such as overspending, avoiding difficult but necessary conversations, or consistently choosing leisure activities over responsibilities. While everyone enjoys the occasional indulgence, persistent pattern of seeking immediate gratification can lead to financial instability, unresolved conflicts, and unmet life goals. This lack of foresight and discipline not only strains the relationship, but also hinders mutual growth and achievement. It can create an environment where one partner feels burdened by the other's inability to plan and make sacrifices for the future. In the long run, these behaviors can erode trust, as one partner may feel unsupported and uncertain about the other's commitment to shared goals. For a healthy and balanced relationship, both partners must understand the value of delayed gratification and work together towards common long term objectives. Fifth on our list is self centeredness, the classic case of it's all about me. While it's natural for everyone to have moments of self focus, constant self centered behavior can harm a relationship. When one partner consistently prioritizes their own needs and desires over those of their partner, it can leave the other feeling neglected and undervalued. Healthy relationships thrive on mutual care, respect, and consideration. In a balanced partnership, both individuals should feel heard, appreciated, and supported. However, when self centeredness dominates, it creates an imbalance where one partner is always taking while the other is always giving. This dynamic can lead to resentment, frustration, and emotional exhaustion for the person whose needs are ignored. Setting boundaries and practicing empathy can help strike a balance, ensuring both partners feel valued and understood. So now you might have the question, okay, so my partner ticks a few of these boxes. What now? Well, the good news is that awareness is the first step toward positive change. Recognizing these signs allows you to start a meaningful conversation about strengthening your relationship with your partner. Communication is key. Approach the topic with empathy and understanding, focusing on how certain behaviors make you feel rather than placing blame. Remember, it's about growth, not judgment, and building a stronger connection. So, how can you foster emotional maturity in your relationship? Start by leading by example. Practice empathy, take responsibility for your actions, and prioritize open communication. Encourage your partner to explore their emotions and reflect on their behavior. Offer support and encouragement along the way, celebrating progress no matter how small. Remember to celebrate the positives. Every relationship has its ups and downs, but by focusing on strengths and working through challenges together, you can build a stronger, more resilient bond. Navigating the waters of emotional maturity in a relationship can be tricky, but it's a journey worth taking. Recognizing the signs of emotional immaturity and working together to foster growth can create a relationship built on trust, understanding, and mutual respect. If you suspect your partner might be a bit emotional immature, don't panic. Instead, approach the situation with compassion and a willingness to grow together. Stay positive, friends.